The Berlin U-Bahn is one of Europe's most iconic metro systems, playing a vital role in the German capital's urban mobility. With a rich history dating back to the early 20th century, the U-Bahn has evolved to serve millions of passengers daily, reflecting Berlin's growth and transformation over the decades. History of construction. Construction of the Berlin U-Bahn began in 1896, driven by population growth and the need for modern urban transport solutions. The first line opened on the 15th of February 1902, connecting Strelauer Tor to Potsdamer Platz, marking the beginning of a system that would transform mobility in the German capital. Initially, the focus was on connecting central areas and industrial districts. Over the following decades, the system was expanded to meet increased demand and facilitate integration between different regions. The two world wars had a major impact on the U-Bahn. During the First World War, expansion was limited, while the Second World War caused serious damage to the infrastructure. Many stations were used as air raid shelters, and lines were rendered inoperative by bombings. In the post-war period, with Berlin divided into East and West, the network was separated, reflecting the political tensions of the time. Some lines began to cross the territory of the eastern side without stopping, giving rise to the concept of a ghost station. With the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and the reunification of Germany in 1990, efforts were focused on reintegrating and modernizing the system. New investments were directed to rebuilding damaged lines, restoring disused stations, and unifying operations. Today, the Berlin U-Bahn represents not only a landmark of urban engineering, but also a symbol of historical resilience and integration. Length and lines. The Berlin U-Bahn is a diverse and efficient network covering a large part of the German capital. The system currently has 10 lines numbered U1 to U9, with the U3 line considered an extension of the U1 in certain sections. The network totals approximately 146.3 kilometers of track and has 175 stations, strategically distributed to serve central, residential, industrial, and commercial areas of the city. Each line has its own characteristics, adapted to local transport demands. The U7, for example, is the longest, at 31.8 kilometers and with 40 stations, largely connecting the western and southeastern neighborhoods of the city. The U1, the oldest, runs for approximately 9 kilometers and is known for its elevated route in some sections, offering iconic views of the city. The U-Bahn lines are divided into two operating profiles: the Klein Profil, small profile, used on lines U1 to U4, and the Gross Profil, large profile, used on lines U5 to U9. This division reflects the historical evolution of the infrastructure, with narrower tunnels on the older lines and larger tunnels, compatible with wider trains on the newer lines. The network is designed to connect efficiently with other transport systems, such as the S-Bahn, suburban trains, buses, and trams, facilitating full integration into urban mobility. In addition, the lines are strategically interconnected, allowing quick and convenient transfers at several stations, such as Alexanderplatz and Zoologischer Garten, which serve as important hubs. Infrastructure and trains. The Berlin U-Bahn is renowned for its sophisticated infrastructure and its ability to adapt to the city's mobility needs. The network operates on two main standards: the Klein Profile, small profile, and the Gross Profile, large profile. The Klein Profile, used on lines U1 to U4, uses narrower tunnels and trains, while the Gross Profile, used on lines U5 to U9, accommodates larger tunnels and wider trains capable of carrying more passengers. The U-Bahn is powered by a third rail, providing a voltage of 750 volts DC. The standard gauge of 1,435 millimeters complies with international standards, ensuring technical compatibility and operational efficiency. This advanced infrastructure contributes to the system's reliability and safety. U-Bahn trains vary in size and composition, with configurations ranging from 4 to 8 cars per train, depending on the line and demand. They are designed to maximize interior space whilst providing comfort and accessibility for passengers, including areas reserved for wheelchair users and pushchairs. There are no women-only carriages, as the system operates under principles of equality and safety for all users. The fleet consists of both modern and traditional trains, with models reflecting different periods in the history of the U-Bahn. Some older trains still in operation are regularly modernized to meet contemporary standards. Maintenance is carried out at strategically located depots throughout the network, ensuring that the system continues to operate efficiently. In addition, the stations are equipped with clear signage, accessibility for people with reduced mobility, and full integration with other modes of transport, consolidating the U-Bahn as a model of advanced urban mobility. Operation and demand. The Berlin U-Bahn is one of the busiest metro systems in Europe, serving around 1.5 million passengers daily. Its efficient and punctual operation makes it an essential part of the city's public transport infrastructure, connecting residents and visitors to many points in Berlin. With operating hours that run from early morning until the early hours of the morning, the system offers almost uninterrupted coverage. During the weekends, the lines operate 24 hours a day, ensuring constant accessibility. The network is designed to handle high passenger volumes, especially at peak times. Lines such as the U7, which runs through densely populated areas, and the U5, which serves important shopping and tourist areas, are particularly busy. To cope with this demand, the system operates with short frequencies between trains, typically 2 to 5 minutes at peak times. The U-Bahn is managed by Berliner Verkehrsbetriebe, BVG, the company responsible for public transport in Berlin. BVG maintains strict safety standards with monitoring systems in stations and trains, as well as supervisory teams at strategic points. The U-Bahn is integrated with other transport modes such as the S-Bahn, trams, and buses, facilitating quick and convenient transfers. Stations such as Alexanderplatz and Hauptbahnhof are crucial hubs where different modes connect to optimize commuting. With a well-structured system capable of accommodating both local residents and tourists visiting Berlin, the U-Bahn is an exemplary model of efficient urban transport, sustaining the continuous flow of life in the German capital. Prices and tickets. The Berlin U-Bahn offers a wide range of ticket options, designed to suit different types of passengers, from locals to tourists. The system is integrated into the Berlin public transport network, managed by the Berliner Verkehrsbetriebe, BVG, and operates on a fare structure based on zones, A, B, and C. Zone A covers the city center, while B covers the outskirts, and C includes suburban areas and nearby destinations, such as Potsdam. The most common tickets are single journey tickets, which allow unlimited travel within 2 hours within the purchase zone, and day tickets, which are valid until 3 a.m. the following day. Other options include weekly, monthly, and annual tickets, which offer greater savings for frequent users. For tourists, there is the Berlin Welcome Card, which combines unlimited transport with discounts at tourist attractions. Children under 6 travel for free, and reduced fares are available for young people and students. Tickets can be purchased from vending machines located in metro stations or via the BVG app, which also accepts credit cards and digital payment. Tickets are validated at specific machines before boarding and are checked at random. The cost of a single ticket starts at around €3.20 for zones A and B, with prices increasing for journeys that include Zone C. Daily tickets cost around €9.50, while monthly passes are significantly cheaper for regular users. With flexible options, transparent pricing, and the convenience of modern payment methods, the U-Bahn fare system is designed to be affordable and efficient, encouraging the use of public transport as the main form of urban mobility in Berlin. Expansions and the future. The Berlin U-Bahn continues to evolve to meet growing mobility demands and urban development. Network expansion is a constant priority, with projects aimed at improving connectivity, reducing congestion, and providing more sustainable transport options. A key focus is the recently completed extension of the U5 line, connecting central areas such as Alexanderplatz to Berlin Central Station, a significant milestone in the modernization of the network. Another expansion under discussion is the extension of the U7 line to Berlin-Brandenburg Airport, a move that will better integrate public transport with the new international hub. In addition, there are plans to extend the U3 line and explore new connections that could serve rapidly growing neighborhoods or improve access to underserved areas. Infrastructure modernization is also essential to the future of the system. This includes upgrading old stations to meet modern accessibility standards with elevators and ramps, as well as improving signaling and traffic control systems to increase efficiency and safety. The U-Bahn is also committed to sustainability. Fleet renewal projects include the introduction of more energy-efficient trains made from recyclable materials and equipped with regenerative braking systems. These innovations aim to reduce the environmental footprint of public transport. Looking to the future, the Berlin U-Bahn aims to position itself as a world-class transport system, combining efficiency, innovation, and sustainability. The planned expansions, combined with a commitment to continuous modernization, promise to meet the city's mobility needs and contribute to a more connected and sustainable urban environment. The Berlin U-Bahn is more than just a transportation system. It is an integral part of the city's history and culture. Its ability to adapt and grow over more than a century reflects Berlin's dynamism and its commitment to sustainable and efficient mobility. With continuous expansion and innovation, the U-Bahn is prepared to meet future needs and remains a key pillar of the German capital's urban infrastructure.